In the year 570 AD, in the city of Mecca, a child was born who would change the course of history and become one of the most influential figures in the world, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. His birth was not ordinary, it was marked by divine signs and miracles that foretold his greatness. The story begins with his noble lineage. Prophet Muhammad belonged to the prestigious Quraysh tribe, known for its honor and leadership in Mecca. His father, Abdullah, was a respected member of the tribe, but he passed away before his son was born, leaving him orphaned. His mother, Amina, was a woman of grace and virtue, known for her piety. Even before his birth, there were signs of his extraordinary nature. Amina had a series of dreams in which she saw light shining from her that illuminated the palaces of Syria. These dreams were interpreted as indications of the special child she carried. When the time for his birth arrived, it is said that the room was filled with a celestial light, and the fragrance of musk permeated the air. The walls of the palace of the Persian emperor, Khosrows, shook, and the fires of Zoroastrianism, the religion of Persia, were extinguished. In Mecca, idols trembled and fell from their pedestals, signifying the arrival of a new era. After his birth, Amina sent word of the miraculous signs to her cousin, Waraka ibn Nawfal, a Christian monk known for his knowledge of scriptures. He recognized the signs and prophesied that the child born to Amina was indeed special and would bring a message of great importance to humanity. Prophet Muhammad was named Ahmad by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, which means, the most praised one. However, it was the name Muhammad, meaning, the praised one, that would become renowned throughout the world. Raised by his grandfather and later his uncle, Abu Talib, Prophet Muhammad grew up to be known for his honesty, integrity, and compassion. His early life was marked by wisdom beyond his years and a deep sense of spirituality. The birth of Prophet Muhammad is celebrated by Muslims as a momentous event that heralded the arrival of a messenger of God, chosen to convey the final revelation to humanity. His life and teachings continue to inspire and guide millions around the world, emphasizing values of peace, compassion, and devotion to God. As Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, grew older, his reputation for honesty, integrity, and compassion continued to shine brightly among the people of Mecca. He earned the nickname Al-Amin, the trustworthy one, due to his impeccable character and reliability in all matters. Despite the challenges he faced as an orphan and the tumultuous times in which he lived, Prophet Muhammad's unwavering faith in God and his commitment to truth never wavered. He was known for his kindness towards the poor, his fairness in dealings, and his eagerness to help those in need. At the age of 25, Prophet Muhammad caught the attention of a wealthy woman named Khadija, known for her wisdom and business acumen. Impressed by his character and honesty, she proposed marriage to him, and they formed a loving and supportive partnership that would last for the rest of her life. Prophet Muhammad's marriage to Khadija brought him stability and support as he continued to navigate the challenges of his time. Despite the prevalent ignorance, superstition, and injustice in Meccan society, he remained steadfast in his devotion to God and his mission to guide humanity towards righteousness. It was during a period of retreat in the cave of Hira that Prophet Muhammad received his first revelation from the angel Gabriel. Overwhelmed by the experience, he returned to Khadija trembling and filled with awe. This event marked the beginning of his prophethood and the start of a series of revelations that would form the basis of the Quran, the holy book of Islam. As Prophet Muhammad began to share the message of monotheism, social justice, and compassion with the people of Mecca, he faced resistance and opposition from the tribal leaders and elites who viewed his teachings as a threat to their power and influence. Despite the challenges, he continued to preach with patience and perseverance, calling people to worship one God and to uphold the values of justice and equality. The birth of Prophet Muhammad marked the dawn of a new era in human history, one characterized by spiritual enlightenment, moral guidance, and social reform. His life and teachings continue to inspire millions of people around the world, emphasizing the values of peace, compassion, and devotion to God. As Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, continued to spread the message of Islam in Mecca, facing increasing opposition and persecution from the Quraysh leaders, his followers grew in number. Despite the hardships, he remained steadfast in his mission, calling people to worship one God, Allah, and to uphold principles of justice, compassion, and equality. The Meccan leaders, threatened by the growing influence of Prophet Muhammad and his followers, imposed sanctions and restrictions on the early Muslim community. In the face of mounting persecution, Prophet Muhammad advised some of his followers to seek refuge in Abyssinia, where the Christian ruler, Negus, offered them protection. Despite the challenges, Prophet Muhammad's faith in God never wavered. He continued to preach the message of Islam, calling people to abandon idol worship and embrace the worship of the one true God. His teachings emphasized the importance of compassion, charity, and moral uprightness. The situation in Mecca became increasingly hostile, leading Prophet Muhammad and his followers to endure great hardships and suffering. In the year 622 AD, facing escalating persecution, Prophet Muhammad and his followers made the momentous decision to migrate to the city of Yathrib, later known as Medina, in an event known as the Hijra. The migration to Medina marked a turning point in the history of Islam. In Medina, Prophet Muhammad established a thriving Muslim community based on principles of justice, equality, and solidarity. The Constitution of Medina, a groundbreaking document, laid the foundation for a pluralistic society in which Muslims and non-Muslims coexisted harmoniously. Prophet Muhammad's leadership in Medina was marked by wisdom, compassion, and a commitment to building a society based on mutual respect and cooperation. He promoted social justice, charity, and the rights of the marginalized, setting a powerful example for his followers to emulate. Over the years, Prophet Muhammad faced various challenges, including conflicts with the Quraysh and neighboring tribes. Through his leadership and guidance, he navigated these challenges with grace and wisdom, always seeking peaceful resolutions whenever possible. Prophet Muhammad's teachings and example continue to inspire millions of Muslims around the world, guiding them in their faith, morals, and daily lives. His legacy of compassion, justice, and devotion to God remains a beacon of light for humanity, reminding us of the transformative power of faith and righteousness.